Hey Tam, heard about the 3 month US visa validity for students. Yeah, I know it's scary, but take a deep breath. I'm here to help you break it down, to let you know what it means and what you are supposed to do so you can stay hopeful, positive, and informed. No panic or fear, okay? Prospective international students desiring to study in the US. From now onwards, under this new rule, if you are FM and J visa applicant, take note that when your visa is being approved, it's now 3 months of duration, no more multiple entry. So normally when you take your visa, you see your name, your other details, and then you see a portion with entries. With that, right after that, you see date of issue and then date of expiration. So my program was 2 years. I was given a 4 year visa. So all things being equal, if I'm not able to study within the 2 years, like they make um contingencies. I mean, anything can happen. So I was given 4 years, and that expires in 4 years. But now, instead of you seeing the M, you see S on once. And our date of issue and date of expiration is going to be within 3 months. That is what it is now under this new rule. Again, I want you to note that this doesn't affect your legal stay in the US. It's only your entry visa that is going to be expired every 3 months and will need a renewal. This also means that once you enter the US, it's once. No more multiple entry. Once you enter the US once, it's done. You can't reuse it. It's you enter once, it's done. And it's only going to be valid for 3 months and you have to renew. No more multiple entry of 4 years like my time I had. That is the new rule adjustment. Someone may be wondering why they change. This adjustments most at times are made due to high overstay rates and for security reasons. And mind you that countries or nationals from other countries in the states who are or were international students have been living on this rule for years and have been able to realize their study abroad dreams, even though, yes, they have to renew their visa every 3 months, but they've been able to stick to that, focus on their studies, and completed their dream of studying here in the US. Now, what does this mean to you? Only one entry. That means that once you are in the US, like I said, you can't go out. If you need to go out, you need to reapply a new visa and come in. Once you enter, you are done here. So the S I would say means stay and steady. I'll put it that way. Now, the question that may be going through someone's mind is, can I travel even if it's like a conference? I'm a PhD student or a master's student and I have a conference in another country. Can I travel? The answer is no. Before this new rule, for our PhD folks, let's say someone who is who has applied for a visa and is coming for a PhD. So here PhD is 5 years. They are normally given 3 years, even though it's 5 years. It doesn't mean that on their I-20, their program is only 3 years. It's still 5 years. It's their visa entry that needs to be renewed after the 3 years. So that is what it means. 5 year, your PhD program length of 5 years is still valid. You are only to renew every 3 months your entry visa. That is what it means. So kindly take note of that. It has nothing to do with your program length of 2 years or 5 years. It's your entry visa that is now valid for 3 months. No more 3 years as it used to be. For PhD, you'll be given that visa length, or my time where it was 4 years if it is a 2-year master's program. Now it's 3 months and you need to renew that. So kindly take note of that, please. Now to go back to the question I asked, you can't travel even if it's for a conference, academic conference. You can't. Say it's in Canada, you can't. I had the opportunity to travel to Canada for a conference, and I was on meaning multiple entry. Even with that, I-20 was needed. So when you arrive, your I-20 is going to be one of the most powerful documents you will need. So you come, you'll be given a new or updated I-20, which is going to be issued from the international office, freshly signed by your DSO. And that was what I traveled outside with, my passport, and then my I-20 was with me. But now that can't be done. You are to stay here once you enter. You can't even go home for a summer break. That is what the new rule means. Now, this is what I want you to do, which I think is very, very important that you do this within your 3 months. The first thing that you are to do within this 3 months before your visa expires is to get your social security and your bank account open, which these two things are very essential for you. And for the social security, don't worry, you are going to be checked on that. The department, if you are on a GA, or you have a GA position, or you have an on-campus job, when you come, as part of the paperwork after orientation, they'll tell you that you have 60 days to get a social security. Why? Because they need to set you up payroll department for your wage pay or even for your stipend. So you need to use your updated I-20. They'll take you through the process. The international office will help you go through that transition smoothly. And you will need your passport to do this. Just before the 3 months expires and you need to take your passport over for a renewal, you need to set up your social security and your bank account. The bank account too, you go to the bank, they'll ask you for your passport to see that truly you are a student, to verify your visa, and then your I-20 as well. These two things proves your student status. So those things are going to be needed as materials or document before your bank account will be open. The next thing that I want you to also get or do, which may vary from state to state. I don't know much about that state, but in Michigan, when you want to get your state ID or your driver's license, which will be substituted for your state ID after you get your state ID will be void. You will need your passport, your I-20, and your social security. And sometimes you even need to come alongside with your bank statement just to um, show where you live, the address, or any utility document to as a proof of your address. Now, in addition to this document that they will take, you are to take a multiple choice questions of driving on the road, series of questions. So the first part you are to get 8 out of 10, and then the next part is 40 questions. You are to get 30 out of that. When you pass, you are being given a temporary permit for 6 months, and even with that, you can't drive, like you alone cannot be in the vehicle. You need to be in the vehicle with someone who has a valid driver's license from that state before you can drive. If you are someone who already you have some driving experiences and you're like, okay, I just want to come get a driver's license. I don't want to get a state ID, which is fine. So you get it, pass the multiple choice online questions, then you could practice for a while. Believe me, you really have to practice because the road test here is no joke. You have to practice for a while and set up yourself for success. Go take it and you get it. If you are one that you aren't used to, like myself, when I came, I had no driving experience back home. I just went for my state ID, even though I passed my multiple choice question by my first driving road test too. It's like, no. So practice before. If not, just go for the state ID because again, you purchase some items from the grocery store, they'll need your state ID to as a proof of your age or some other stuff like that. So your state ID is very, very important for you to get if you can't get a driver's license, just so you not get into paperwork issues while your passport is gone for renewal and you can't do anything. I want you to share this video, stay informed, and keep your dream alive. Do not lose focus. I know this may come to shake tables here and there, but hey, even during COVID, we conquered COVID. We were still able to do a whole lot of things during COVID. So you can equally do it. Do not let this put fear or cause any panic. It's okay. You're going to overcome this. Your study abroad journey has just begun. And it's going to be very, very beautiful. So let's go get this, everyone. Don't lose your focus. Your dream is still valid. I want you to share this video to someone and help them to be informed and stay ready about this new visa rules as well. And to my new viewers, you are welcome. Please kindly hit that subscribe button. Help this channel to grow so I can keep bringing more tips and updates like this and strategies so far as the study abroad process is concerned here in the United States. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, this is Helen signing out.